We're doing a ski rope for spinal cord injury. Hey there, welcome back to another episode of The Brain PT. Today I'm going to show you a DIY that I learned at a spinal cord injury course at TIER Memorial Hermann in Houston. So we're going to make a ski rope. This is specifically designed for individuals with a C6 spinal cord injury, and this tool can help them with transitions from a supine to a sitting position through a pull up and over motion. And so I just love this little device that you can create. And here I'm going to show you the movement that I'm talking about. So it's a pull up and over that they're going to do with the wrist extension and shoulder flexion. I loved when they showed this device. You can do it yourself. It's so easy. It's cheap to do, and it's going to be so helpful. And all the materials you're going to find at Home Depot or any hardware store. So first, you're going to need a PVC pipe and a pipe insulator. And so here you can see that I was testing and inserting the PVC pipe into the pipe insulator just to see how it would look like. There's short PVC pipes, and then there's a long PVC pipe. I opted to buy the long PVC pipe just to make more of them and for it to be cheaper. And then you can see that it has like a little adhesive at the end. That way you can peel it off and bring the edges together. So here you can see they sell the small PVC pipe for almost $4 or $3.16 to be exact. And it's going to be the 3/4 of diameter. You're also going to need a PVC pipe cutter, and it's $14. Everyone is kind of looking at me like, what am I doing? But we're doing a ski rope for spinal cord injury. Definitely the hardest part was to pick the right rope with the right thickness. I just had to test it myself. But one thing I didn't mention is that the PVC pipe length has to be approximately from one ASIS to the other ASIS. So here you can see how I was kind of testing it. And then just kind of picking the length of the rope was hard, and I just opted to buy a pack of a long rope. So here you can see how I was struggling. Okay, so I'm just out of Home Depot. It was rough to buy the rope because this is the first time I'm doing this, so I didn't know the length of the rope that I needed, so we kind of like calculated. So I ended up buying a package of rope, and then instead of the small PVC pipe, I ended up getting the big one, and they just cut it in half, and I got a PVC cutter. So that's what I got so far. Wish me luck, because I only saw a photo of the ski rope. They didn't teach us how to make it, so I'm gonna figure out how to make this ski rope, and I'm gonna take you through the process with me. So, all right, so I got home, and honestly, they showed me how to use a PVC pipe cutter, but yeah, my brain didn't remember how to use it. So here you can see how I was really struggling to use a PVC pipe cutter. I was like, how did I open it up? So at the end, well, I tried and I was not successful. And so I asked my husband to help me. And he was actually the one who cut the PVC pipe for me. And so once I had the pipe, I put it inside of the pipe insulator. And as you can see, I have several pieces of the PVC pipe to do more ski ropes. So I'm inserting the PVC pipe now inside the pipe insulator or in the pipe insulator space. Then as you can see, I grabbed some scissors and I'm cutting the pipe insulator. And now I have more material for most ski ropes. So here I'm peeling the adhesive from both sides, and I'm going to glue them together. So one thing I would find is that the adhesive was not super strong, and so I thought about using hot glue to just secure them better. I just didn't, but just so you know, you can use like crazy glue or hot glue just to keep the edges together. And remember when I said you can use the ASIS and ASIS length, you can also do shoulder width apart. So here you can see they're perfect. So here's the rope I got. It's the Everbuilt 1/2 inch rope. Honestly, I just would suggest you find the rope that you think it's best. And remember, this was the hardest part for me to buy, but guess what? It was also the hardest part for me to assemble. So take a look at the process. I just inserted the rope, and then the next part is basically just kind of creating the actual ski rope and just creating the knots at the edges and then one in the middle. That way it looks like a trapeze bar. So I'm going to show you the process. That way you can see it. The ski rope should be long enough to wrap securely around one leg of their bed or under their surface they're going to be sleeping on, but not super long that it creates excess slack, making it difficult to pull up and over. So I would say always test it yourself and with your patient. Final test, I actually made my husband hold it at the bottom. That way I could pull from it and test the tightness of the knots. But it's better tested if you wrap it on the bottom of a plinth or somewhere safe for you to test it from the supine and then go into a long sitting position. I hope this was helpful and see you next time.